We're live on TikTok and YouTube. Go ahead. You can do the introduction.
Hello, doll hunters. I'm Timoteo.
And I'm George.
And welcome to
TGLF.
Timoteo and George Live Friday.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this lovely Friday. 1 week left till Halloween Day. We're so excited. We love Halloween so much. If you guys haven't noticed, but we've been posting 12 Days of Halloween with Barbie, using the new 12 Days of Halloween
Barbie
vintage-inspired Barbie that just came out.
Yeah, along with her little friends, we have a lot of little fun.
We started adding in, because Tim just wanted to do the items, but I was scared because like the way internet works and all that, just to keep it kind of interesting. So we started.
But I also was already thinking of that, bringing my skippers in, so it was a mutual idea, George.
I don't know. You just want to fight, so whatever. Anyway, so 12 Days of Halloween, but happy Halloween. Melissa wrote, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Melissa.
Then, oh, sorry, I don't want to say your name. Brian Cuero. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello from the UK.
I can't read that little.
Brian? Oh my god, sorry. Hello from the UK. Hello. And then 12 Days of Halloween is awesome and love the series. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Yeah, that's Tim's dog he wanted to put out. It's a big feat, but we're doing it, so there you go. But I wanted to start today's segment of TGLF with doll news and gossip, because I think there's a lot of interesting stuff to talk about while we hopefully have some, hopefully the majority of people watching this video, or if you watch it back, because there's a lot of interesting things that came up this week. The first thing I wanted to talk about with you, Tim, is they have a very special announcement. Mattel announced that you got to get ready for the debut, but there's some K-pop Demon Hunter merch related items coming out. In the initial email or statement they put out, they just said it was like items. They didn't necessarily say what it was going to be, but then there was a following message. Oh, there you go. Right. It says dolls, collectibles, and more beginning of 2026, but the dolls will be available for purchase in November. So there's going to be dolls coming out.
Nice. I like those little fun characters that they created.
They and then there's I showed them this funny picture someone shared on Twitter. Supposedly I hope these are not them. They don't look like Mattel dolls, but there's this image leaked online. They're not those AliExpress ones that came out either. These are somewhere in between, I would say, like a PLAYLINE Barbie and the AliExpress dolls, but
maybe Temu.
They're right there. No, Temu's just like AliExpress. It's the same items. It's somewhere in maybe the American Dollar Store, maybe kind of thing. But these, I don't know. Hopefully these are not the Mattel ones. Hopefully, I'm scared that they're going to be PLAYLINE dolls. I hope they're collectible dolls, because they said it's going to be 3-pack. So
remember, right now, the ones that are making them very popular are the younger generation, especially like my nieces who are like 8, 9 years old. They're like all into these characters, and I think that's what made them so popular.
Yeah, and that's part of the demographic.
So that would be something.
But there's also,
because they would make a PLAYLINE doll for those kind of kids.
But there's also a big market where it's the adults that are liking it too. It's not just the children. So I'm hoping they do a collector version of it if they do PLAYLINE. If they
I see like a lot of celebrities when they talk about these. The demon, or even on TikTok where people are like, oh, my kids are making me want to watch this, and all of a sudden they're like doing these fun videos where they actually like the movie and the show, but it is the kids generated.
But they are, but I understand that, but I'm just saying there's a big adult, so I would hope they do a collector doll version. I understand what you mean. I don't agree with it 100%, but I understand where you're coming from. Because at the end of the day, it's the adults are going to be spending the money, so the adults to see it's worth it. Hopefully, it's not like worthless junk like PLAYLINE. I'm sorry, a lot of the times PLAYLINE is kind of like worthless and not that great.
But at the same token, you don't want them making a collector doll, and then all of a sudden it's given to the young child, and then they start messing around with it.
If they're collector dolls and they cost a certain price point, people won't even buy the doll for their kids because it's that expensive and they don't want them to ruin it. Because it's like with the Wicked. That was what I started with, but it's like with the Wicked dolls. They have so many PLAYLINE ones, but then they came out finally with this collector Glinda, and then later we're going to talk about the collector rotating one that's coming out. But at this point, there's so many of them. It's like, I think I'm feeling personally burnt out from all these Wicked dolls because they kind of look all the same because they're not changing the base mold. The dresses don't look like super different. It's based off of Ariana's dress from the new movie, so they're just kind of changing it up.
Well, you can't change the mold because, you know what I mean? It's the same people. They're the same characters, Ariana Grande.
I know, but that's what makes it kind of...
What are you gonna have? No smile? You mean like that kind of like maybe
I
change
don't
the
know, something.
expression
Yeah,
or something?
something. Like they did Elvira. I don't know, do something. It's just getting a little burnt out. Oh shoot, we got a couple. Beverly Straight. Oh hi
Hey,
Beverly. She said
Beverly.
hi guys. Oh my God, is that my mom? Is on here, Christina Cruz,
Oh
45.
no.
See, no. Oh, she probably tried tight. Hola,
Hola,
ma.
Cristina. ¿Cómo
Yeah,
estás?
feliz viernes, ma. Happy Friday. Oh, well, K-pop. Yeah, the K-pop Demon Hunters. Um, Byron Roquero, 2918. Just to get your 2 cents, I'm Filipino living in the UK. I saw a vintage Barbie doll, Muta Filipina Barbie. She is around 250 USD from a Germany seller. How do you both rationalize your purchases? Oh, I mean, first of all, do your research. I mean, like, go online and see if there's any other dolls, right, that are
Yeah.
that have been sold that are the same doll. Check the condition, and then look at the sold prices, not the ask for prices. Usually, eBay is a good place because that'll give you a good starting point.
Yeah, they do have that filter, like you said. Look for sold items, and then it'll give you an idea of how much that doll head went for. And always look on condition when you are looking for that sold price. See if it was in a box. See if it's out of box. See if it has clothes. See if it's been kept well. So that usually goes along with the pricing
Yeah,
of these dolls.
he's really good at like figuring like buying stuff from eBay, but making sure to cover his bases before he does. So definitely look at that. And so if you see it, and if it's sold often, that's my other thing too. It's like there's a certain doll I've been after for a while. It's the Diamond Jubilee 60th National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention doll that came out with. And that one consistently people have it at 350, but they don't sell as often. So I'm a little like a little bothered that people don't try to give someone a good, like me, a good person, a deal so I can buy it for less. So it's like maybe you can message them, and if they have for 250, ask, hey, would you be willing to sell it for 175?
Yeah, always send an offer, and then if they don't have an offer available, contact seller. There's always that option where you can just send them a message, and some of them will send you automatically like their offer or something.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, I usually the offer feature on eBay, the automatic one, I don't use it. I usually just message directly, if anything, because I think it's more personal, and that way you can kind of like also they can show you you're being more a little bit more
interested
and not just sending offer through the thing. Mercari is the one where like it's all about offers. So like on Mercari, I always list things higher than I would like for it to go for, because when people send offers, and I'll get it for what I actually wanted for it to sell for.
And you got to remember too, the seller also gets dinged a little bit with costs because they have to pay taxes and they got to pay seller's fees. So even though it's at a certain price, they're actually not getting all that amount. It's going to be decreased to them. So always have that in mind, especially if you want to get too low ball. That people don't appreciate that really low ball items like that, or offers. Sorry.
I personally, when I'm selling something and someone sends me a lowball offer, I'm not offended. I just like I think about it, and either I counter them, I'll meet them, I tell them to meet me somewhere else, or I'll just be like, no, I don't want it to let that price point right now. So I personally, I know some people do get offended and they get very mad, and they just like they'll like don't contact me anymore. They'll try to cut off ties,
block you
or whatever. But I think as a seller too, the other thing that you were saying is, I don't think like as a buyer, it's my responsibility to worry about, because the seller has to pay taxes and all that. I mean, they should know that when they list their price, kind of thing. That's what kind of my perspective on it. I understand.
Yeah, but some people don't realize.
They don't realize that, but just realize that. But then again, it's not your responsibility. But be courteous, I'm saying.
And then another thing about, and I believe that doll has been manufactured recently or in the past couple of years, so there's probably quite a bit of them out there. So you could probably play around with that price of negotiation. But with me, when I look for vintage dolls, I know that there's a very limited supply of those dolls out there that actually lasted this long. So sometimes I will throw my money at that just to get that doll, because it's only once in a while, especially with like my Tiffany Taylor collection. It's really hard to come across Spiegels and Wards clothing that were manufactured by these retail stores. And when you come across that those items, I sometimes will pay just to get that automatically right there, because I know it's not going to come around again.
And really quick on TikTok, sorry, Taiba. Hello.
Hi, Taiba.
She's pro. Hey guys, how are you guys? I'm doing well. How are you,
good.
Tim? You're doing good too. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I don't have that one on a stand. One second. I saw you wrote. I agree with you guys. I think the wicked of all dolls are the same. Yeah, for me personally, it's getting a little boring. I buy them. I say that as a consumer. I know you don't buy them, so there's a reason why you don't buy them.
Because to me, they look like PLAYLINE dolls.
You just proved my point. So there you go.
They look like that children should play with them.
So I started buying them solely because I liked the film and I started to like the series. But now there's so many of them. I only have one Glinda. I have one Alphaba. I don't want to buy all of them. I bought my favorite one out of the two. Mm. And now that these new ones are coming out, I'm looking at these new ones. I'm like, they look exactly the same.
But see, and with me, I haven't bought any of the series at all. And he's obviously probably a little burnt out. And I feel if I was to buy a set of Wicked dolls, this would be the set that I would buy. I would be like, this is something that is a little bit more like up leveled, and I love that it's a music box. I mean, I thought that was awesome.
You know what I think also with Glinda is that first outfit she wore in the movie, the one I have with the big pink dress. I wish they would have done a collector doll of that dress and being able to think about how nice they would have been able to make a dress. Because the one we got, it's all right, but you could tell it's a little cheap. It looks like the
stamp print.
It looks like the
designs on them.
It looks like the plastic disposable table covers you buy at the dollar store material. No. Yeah, except it's a little bit more firm, but it kind of looks like that. It's not, but it looks like that.
Discount store dolls, how they make their clothes.
So that's where I wish they would have done a collector version of that doll. So they did a collector version of, I guess, her from the new movie when she gets her bubble machine. And that's where I'm like, see, I wish they wouldn't have done that outfit. I mean, it looks okay, but I would have preferred the gown, like an extravagant Wicked doll. Like they should have done an extravagant Alpha. I don't know. Anyways, I digress. Let's move on. Do you guys have complete different interests in dolls or quite similar interests in dolls?
I think we have some similarities when it comes to, the dolls, like the Skullector dolls. We like a lot of those dolls, but I am a more vintage collector. I like that. I kind of try to stick to that as much as I can because I just like the rarity of the hunt on those things. But George, I believe you're more of like a reseller, so you kind of like buying stuff.
No, I don't. No,
you're a reseller.
No, this is not improv. I'm not just gonna say yes because you said that. I like vintage a lot too. It's just with vintage, there's so much of it and it's so expensive.
You think there's that much vintage?
There's so much I like in vintage. There's like
I thought you said there's so much like out there.
There is. There's so many different doll lines and stuff, and you already collect a lot of it. So I don't feel the need to collect a lot of it because it's very expensive, and it's like the kind of thing where I can't buy multiples of it and resell one to make money. It's like once you have a good one, that's it. Keep your good one. With newer dolls, I'm not just a reseller. I buy and double sometimes because buying dolls is expensive and I want to offset some of those costs so I can take that second doll and resell it at a later point to make some money back so I can keep buying dolls because it's a very expensive hobby. That's why I do that, not because I just like to resell.
But sometimes you get like a doll for a couple of months and then you get rid of her.
Yeah, because sometimes I need to make room. I don't have all the room in the world either. Like,
it's almost like, okay, I had my time with it.
Yeah,
okay, bye.
That was Greta. I didn't think about selling Greta, but someone offered to buy Greta from me, and they gave me a good price point, so I sold her. But there's certain dolls I won't sell because I really like them a lot, and I don't want to try to rebuy them. I don't want to try to rebuy them. That was Greta's one of them where I'm like, I like her so much, but I didn't mind selling her. And then if I need to get her, I know one day I can get lucky and probably rebuy her if I ever want her back. But I don't want her back right now. I have so many new Skullectors. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, and money is very liquid, and it comes and goes. Paycheck comes, the next time or whatever. So I don't really, I'm gonna say I don't worry about money like that, but I rather have the doll.
Well, I do worry about money because I need money to spend, and I want to buy other things than just dolls. Yeah. I want to go to trips. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. So
I know, but like it throws me off where like I'm gonna sell a doll to pay my light bill, and then the light bill's done, and my doll's gone.
I didn't say light bill,
or you know what I mean. That kind
I mean more like luxury. If I'm struggling that much and spending my light bill money on dolls, I don't think I should be collecting.
Should be collecting.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just luxuries. Yeah, again, definitely not that. Hold on, wait, Tim, we got some more comments.
Sorry.
Hold on one sec. No, don't be sorry.
Selling my
Brayon
doll.
wrote, the Muta doll has been quite rare. Thank you for the tips. My name is pronounced Brian. Oh my god. Brian, thank you. Thank you,
Brian,
Brian.
what you say?
LOL.
Oh, you're reading the screen name.
Sorry, yeah. It just clerical error when I was a baby. I enjoy you both. Well, thank you for watching. Such mindful tips. Yeah, I mean, we're happy to share if you have any questions, any information.
Throw your money
The
at your
Muta
dolls.
Filipina Barbie was the first version that Carlisle made. Oh wow! I think a decade or so or ago. Oh wow! Carlisle's such a nice guy. We've gotten to meet him at the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention. I actually remember Timoteo's full name. He's one of the only people I've ever known that actually
and pronounced it correctly.
And the next time he saw him after just meeting him the day before, it was really
the elevator opened up and he said, "Hey, Timoteo."
I love
"Hey, Carla."
Yeah, I love it when people are a combination. They're able because of their education and they know how to say the name, but then also because they just are nice enough and they care to remember. Brian also wrote, I love your vintage collection the most. So much fun to watch. Thank you for making my day. Oh, well, yeah, thank you for watching. Yeah, a lot of it is his stuff. I do have vintage stuff, but a lot of time he has more fuller collections of stuff. Like, I have pieces here and there of things, but he really focuses on making a collection so we can make a collective video of the topic.
Yeah, and then it was funny because recently, I'm talking about selling dolls. We had a friend that came down from Canada, and she was looking to purchase dolls here while she was visiting because of all the tariffs about purchasing and getting them across the border over there. But I had a number 3 Barbie with the brown eyeshadow, and I still have her. I sent pictures. I was on the cusp of maybe trying to sell her, but George talked me out of it in seconds. He was like, well, if you don't feel comfortable selling her, don't sell her. And I was like, you're right, I'm keeping her.
I think that's one of the first times I did that with you. We're like, I'm usually sell it, make some money.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to say I didn't need the money, but I wanted the doll more because she has a factory braid. The number 3 has a factory braid in her hair, and I just love her. I mean, I just can't give her up. She was on our first videos that we did. So if you see that, go watch the number 3 video that we posted many years ago. But I still have that same doll, actually both dolls, and I just can't get rid of them. It's just like something that's like part of my collection.
I once had a similar issue when we did a doll show. Hold on, let me read a comment real quick. Sorry, before I say what I was going to say. Tabitha put reseller. Taiba wrote reseller George laughing face emoji, and then Taiba wrote, "Are you guys into Bratz?" Yes, we love Bratz. I actually have the new Regina and Janice dolls. Yeah, we can. Not right now, but later in this live, I'm going to show you guys. I did get the new. It was so sad. I slept through Katie, and I didn't get Kate. We didn't get Katie.
Yeah, we didn't get her.
I'm so upset.
We're hoping they're gonna have a second run.
I was only an hour after she dropped. I realized we missed out, and she was gone. So anyone out there, real quick, if you have a Katie, an extra Katie or 2, if you're generous enough to
sell them,
lend a hand to your fellow vintage doll collectors, Timoteo and George,
or at least one.
We would love to buy.
Wants to finish his collection. I don't mind. I'll go to eBay and buy me another one. I don't care.
I'm just so upset. I had it on my calendar, but on my iPhone, but they don't let you set alarms on the calendar. You have to set an actual alarm on the alarm.
And you're usually really good at doing that. I don't know what
happened. I was gonna buy 2, but supposedly that's gonna be a more wider release. So at some point later on, I'm sure Bratz is gonna restock them.
You said maybe Amazon,
or they had said Amazon and Walmart. The listings are up. It's just someone had said they're available on Amazon tomorrow, but I haven't noticed. They might. If you're on Twitter right now, save me one.
I went online to the Bratz website, and it said to get on the list for.
So they're probably going to restock them, but who knows when? Because when the last time they had to restock, it did take a while. Let me keep reading comments on TikTok since I've been missing out.
Oh,
oh, sorry, TikTok. I don't have it on a stand.
What happened?
Taiba, because it this doesn't fit right here. It's a smart move. I like that. Oh, the eBay stuff probably you're referring to. Sorry, we move on quickly from conversations. Love you guys. You guys make my day. Oh, well, thank you. We appreciate it. Then Mikey wrote, hi Mikey, happy Friday. Are you doing the next toy show in March in Arizona? I'll be there. Yes, I'm gonna for sure. I don't know what I'm gonna have for sale, but I'm for sure I'm gonna be there. I don't know, Tim wants to be there. He said,
well, I'm off on those Saturdays now.
Oh, then there you go.
I'm off Saturdays,
so
Fridays and Saturdays
doll show
after
we will
November,
be there. So Mikey was talking about, because we just had that doll show. Oh, it's a video we posted this past week. Just a quick run around of the place in our booth. But here in Phoenix, Arizona, we have our next doll show in March. I believe it's March 14th, it's Saturday. that's where if you're here or if you live not too far away, I would come make a drive down. You can come say hi to us or just shop. People find some awesome things at these shows. We got people who have, especially this show. It's gonna
And
be
it's actual
it's
doll show.
Mary's show.
Oh, Mary,
World Doll Day
Mary?
show. So this one's gonna be less antique, more vintage and modern stuff for sure.
Okay.
So for you guys who are into antique and get deterred, this is your time to come. And then let's go back to YouTube, Tim, real quick. There's so much comments. Thank you, you guys.
Say their name so we know who they were, because sometimes it looks on.
Brian wrote.
Hey, Brian.
Brian
from the UK.
Oh wait, we already read their comments. Oh, Krishna, happy Halloween, guys.
Happy Halloween,
Is there any
Krishna.
giveaway? Kindly consider my name, please. With love from India, Krishna. Hi, Krishna. No,
Krishna.
I mean, like, if we could give you candy for being here in the live, be like, here's some candy, Krishna. But not right now. No, we don't have. I think we try to plan it around like a bigger spectacular, like eventful videos, so we get kind of attract more attention and hopefully get more views. But we haven't had anything planned. Maybe you never know.
And that one
maybe
giveaway,
for Christmas, we don't know.
The one giveaway we did was because we got so much stuff from the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention. We just wanted to share with our viewers, just to kind of give some of that love away. But who knows? Never know.
Melissa wrote, "Did you guys go mute? I can't hear you." Came back on. Oh, maybe it was just your phone. Hopefully. But okay. Thank you for alerting us. Steph sells off by the seashore wrote, "Hello, dollies. Hi,
Hey,
Steph.
Dolly.
Happy Friday."
Happy TGLF.
Lisa Carpenter. Hey, Lisa.
Lisa.
Good afternoon,
Finding
George and
new-
Timoteo.
Finding
Hey,
new
Lisa.
hunts. Our friend Lisa, she's always going around town finding so many deals on
Lisa.
dolls and finding so many rarities out there. I was like, oh my goodness, she really knows how to hunt.
Yeah. Happy Friday, Lisa. Thank you for joining us. And then Nadi Do. Hey, Nadi Do. I always hesitate when I read your screen name because I want to make sure I say it right. Hey, fellas, I tried to DM you guys on Insta to send you some doll. Oh, I'll have to check. Maybe it's in the request folder. If we don't follow you back, it's probably where it is. So I'll double check after this. Then Mia Moa wrote, "Hey guys, hope you guys are doing great. Love seeing your content." Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Yes.
go watch our new ones out.
Yeah, hopefully check out our video of the doll show and then all our 12 days of Halloween and then the new Xenomorph and the new Dia de los Muertos and then Regina. There's been so much this week going on just because we had bought all this stuff. So it's just a matter of posting it. So we're trying to, and there's even the Skullectors set you just got that we still need to make a video. I'm going to try to create, no talking, just like straight up posting, but let me check TikTok real quick. Oh, Shayna wrote, hi Shayna, how are you? Shayna wrote, well, we're great. How are you? Fantastic. Happy Friday. And then Lisa Hunter. Lisa Hunter. Hey guys, you said it right and cool, awesome. So many dolls being released. I know it's pretty incredible, but it's just like it's a lot of money being spent. I even bought. It's supposed to show up very soon, but it's the Bratz. I talked about it last week. The Gianna, which is the Gentle Monster collaboration with the luxury eyewear brand they did. And there's a person who's from I think China, and they had it listed on AliExpress on their page, and I bought one from them for like $150. So we'll see when it shows up. Like, it's just missing one accessory, but that's fine as long as I have the doll and all the eyewear. I'm happy with that.
Gotcha.
But let's move on through the rest of the doll news and gossip for today. So we talked about K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh, and the next thing is some pressing news. So did any of you guys pre-order this Barbie the movie Ken and Barbie set, the campfire one where Ken is playing his guitar and singing to Barbie, trying to serenade her? Well, supposedly, there's some talk that there's been emails sent out because people have been automatically refunded by Mattel Creations, and their cancels have been ordered. Their orders have been canceled. Oh, it's Friday. I haven't been up for too long.
And
today.
that was like close to 2 years ago that order went out, because that was
a year and a half or something.
Palm Springs that we had.
Palm Desert went because they had showed us the dolls at the convention. Anyway, but have you guys been experiencing any cancellations? I am good. Oh, great to hear you're doing good. I haven't seen Integrity Doll. Okay, hold on. Sorry, let me continue with this. There's good questions right there on YouTube. But yeah, some people have been refunded this set right here, which is the campfire ones. They would think it was $100. It came out for. It's no longer pre-orderable. But if you guys have been experiencing any cancellations, let us know. We'd like to know if it's true or not. If it's happening a lot, it's just interesting bit of information. But Since let's move on to this again. You guys remember this? We talked about this like a few months ago. The Barbie Dream Fest. This is a new convention that it's not by Mattel, but I'm sure they bought the license and they're able to advertise Barbie and all this stuff. But it's this convention that's happening in Fort
It's like
Lauderdale.
a con, those cons.
A convention, yeah. It's happening next year in
Florida.
Yes, Fort Lauderdale. What are the dates? Oh, March 27th through the 29th next year. But the whole thing, we had talked to you guys about it because we found out that it's pretty sketchy. The company that's actually putting on the event puts on a lot of smaller events, and they're like dibbing and dabbling in different demographics where it kind of seems like a cash grab because they have no information on the event, what's going on. And it wasn't really
Associated
with Barbie and Mattel. It's just they're allowed to use a name. It's a disclaimer at the bottom of the website. So we came to that conclusion. Probably try not to go and spend your money because they already had the vendor prices up, and it was obscene prices. $3,000 for a 10 by 10 booth. That's DragCon doesn't even charge that. That's ridiculous. Not even Comic Cons charge that. That's ridiculous. But
that's how we got the assumption that it was more bigger vendors that were going to be selling like just an array of like maybe T-shirts or like cups and those kind of items,
like a big flea market.
Yeah, there you go. Like
but now they're coming up with more information. The sale came out for the tickets. I'm not advertising.
And Mattel is advertising.
I'm not. No, they're not advertising.
I thought it was on their.
Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. I have the information. Let me finish before you take my information, misspew it. It's not that Mattel's advertising it. There was an email that went out to us through Mattel Creations, a private forum for Club 59 members, giving us early access to buy tickets and 15% off. So I wrote a comment on there and I said, so are you guys, I heard you guys weren't affiliated with that. I put this big old long-winded comment saying, what's going on? Can you clear up? Are you guys actually affiliated with this event? Because I was told you weren't. We were told you were, and now you guys are advertising it. So are you guys suggesting that we should go, or what's going on?
So was that coming through Mattel Creations?
It was through a private forum. They didn't and that's what's confusing. They didn't post about it. So they're not kind of advertising it. They just give Club 59 members 15% off access 2 days ago or something like that. But we were told that even the designers don't know anything about it at Mattel and all that. But they have the prices start at $452, which is the whole weekend, and then there's tiers. It goes down from there. There's a pink pass for $250, and then there's single day passes for $152, $78, a family pack. It's just all over the place. But then a single day pass for an adult, I think the lowest it goes is $72, and a kid would be $33. So like he said, yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a big assortment of stuff. If you live in the area, if you're gonna go, please, hopefully you record and share stuff, because I don't think we're gonna go. I don't want to go because we already have Barbie convention that year, and then we're already strongly considering going to convention. So I don't want to spend more money on a weird convention. I don't even know what's going to happen or what's going to go on.
And the advertisements that we're saying is they're going to have beauty salons so they could dress look like Barbie. So it almost is like that interaction thing for children and families more than a collector's view. So there'll probably be slippers and, like I said, once again, T-shirts, blankets, pillows, a big vending place of Barbie items where people are stamping. And I don't think it's going to be toned to maybe doll collectors.
Toy Trekker wrote on, hey Raul, happy Friday. Let me make sure I didn't miss any other comments.
Barbie Forum, ?
Yeah, so on Mattel Creations, they send us emails. When they do the surveys, and they ask us, what do you want to see coming, whatever's happening. They sent an email to us for a new forum page where it was advertising this event, and it was specifically, just giving us, not advertising, but giving us 15% off the early access tickets. But when you clicked on it, it didn't work. People actually wrote comments on there and said they had to call in. But they didn't have any information on what was going on, what was planned. Even right now, it's still very vague, which to me is very sketch. So if you go, I say go, be cautious if you go, because I don't trust it. I would not go. Personally, if I live close by, I would, and I would wait probably till they had more information out, and then I would consider maybe going for one day just to experience. But they have, so far, they said they have a panel. They're gonna have meet and greets. I don't know with who. and then
Okay.
the makeover thing you talked about,
Yeah.
and I'm sure vendors, because there's vendor space available for purchase. So I'm just
Oh, and a fashion show. They said they're gonna have a fashion
oh,
show.
okay. They're coming for the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention. Nachos. That's what they're doing.
Yeah,
But
sounds like they're trying to copy that and make it into like a overinflated venue.
And
of
my
some sort.
and my thing is like National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention already is like so limited, right? Only a certain amount of people can go. People try to get in every year. But you can still go if you want to. You can go to the public sale day. You can go to room sales. It's not like you can't go. You can't sit with us. Yes, you can sit with us. You're just like, it's just the actual convention stuff is limited. But with this, I think they're just trying to maybe get all those people. But at the same time, it's so expensive. It's like, are these people even going to want to go?
Well, remember, National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention, you pay the amount so you could, they have dinner for you and they have all these events, also even giveaways with dolls to us. So that's all included in that purchase that we spend money on. This sounds like that convention that's in Florida. Sounds like you pay that amount. It's like a Disneyland where you go inside and you have to pay for
like
your
a
food.
drag con.
You have to pay for this. You have to pay for
yeah,
your drinks.
more like an actual like drag con or Comic Con kind of event.
Yeah, and then with drag con, there's even things there that are people that are selling that don't even mix well with drag. We saw that lady selling puppets.
Oh my god, okay.
And we're like, what are puppets doing here? No, but those kind of different things. And there was a person selling leather. It's like, what is all? But they mix that. Oh, you're gay here. Let's throw this at you as well. So it's a little different. Then they have those booths, like you said, where you meet and greet the drag queens, and that's even paid for. You even have to pay for that. So it sounds like everything, like with these like panels and everything.
I think the puppets are interesting. I understand they're kind of like questionable, but people were walking up to them and asking.
Yeah, but no one was purchasing.
Well, I don't know that. Gosh, you're just spreading gossip.
Well, I was standing right next to it. I was listening.
And then the leather makes sense because there's a lot of. Well, you said leather. There's a lot of people that make things too.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
That's so.
So anyways, that's what's going to be like that Barbie.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
We don't do that at the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention. The only thing we have like that is the sales room that we have twice.
Raul Toy Tracker. Sorry, Raul keeps saying whatever. Raul wrote, tickets are expensive. I'm considering convention. Have you been into previous ones? No, we've heard things from friends. They said it's fun. It's shorter, less people. I think it's 150 convention years. We definitely want to go. We already have access to buy them if we want to, because
you were going to be a sponsor?
Yeah, but it's getting very expensive, so I think I might forfeit the sponsorship and just wait for the general tickets, because it's like a lot of money. But let's go back to YouTube, Tim, and see what comments people wrote. So many dolls being released. Yes. Nani Do wrote, the Barbie Frankie is almost here. Yes. Yes. We're gonna get here. I have pictures of it. Let's just talk about it right now. It's coming up soon. Here's some pictures. That's in doll news and gossip. If you guys don't know, Barbie and Monster High are collaborating, or have collaborated, and are coming out with a special Frankenstein inspired Monster High doll that's fashioned after the #1 Barbie with the striped bathing suit and the solo. That's what I said, inspired by. And then the solo in a spotlight dress right here. George. So she has Can I talk? Thank you. Okay, so here, and then you have the bangs right here, and then you have her in her bathing suit right here. These are all the stock photos. There you go. So, but yeah, right here, so you guys can see right here all this going on with this fun doll. Oh, not that's another topic, but this right here, she's coming out soon. That's what they're talking about.
Yeah, even like George said, she's inspired by. I like how they kept her Frankie look with her glasses. They changed up her bathing suit to make it look more Frankie, and the shoes as well. And then especially with the little bat necklace, Barbie has that choker of pearls. But this girl has her own little bat necklace. I think they did really good with adding that. And I believe they also gave her wrist tag, correct?
Yeah.
That says Frankie from a genuine Frankie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be so neat. So, yay!
Yeah.
I'm so excited to hopefully grab that one.
Was it $71? But that's going to be... This one's going to be easier to get, I feel. Because they already said it's going to be on Amazon and Mattel Creations at the same time when it goes... What's funny to me, it's when they do the Fang pre-sale a lot of the times now. While it's Fang pre-sale, it also goes live on Amazon for just anybody to buy. So it's like you don't even need the Fang Club membership sometimes for certain dolls. It's just because it's already widely available. So this one I'm sure will be more available in abundance.
Did you see if they were showing if they were going to give her a #1 stand?
I don't think so. because she wouldn't be able to stand on number one.
No, I mean, I'll put the holes maybe on the bottom of her and stuff.
I don't think so. I haven't seen it. I don't think with her because this dolls don't support their own weight like that.
Gotcha.
So I wouldn't think for this doll. But hold on, let me read some more.
And that solo in the spotlight dress with that black handkerchief to match. Oh, so awesome. I think that was a really good touch.
Brian wrote, I haven't seen you both review an Integrity doll. Not your cup of tea, question mark.
You know, the only Integrity doll that I really enjoyed, and I didn't know it was an Integrity doll, and when we went to Las Vegas, and it was the boy Lady Gaga version of the Born This Way, Zombie Boy, and I actually did fall in love with that doll. But the Integrity dolls, for me, they look too real, too much like a mannequin, a real human person, and I really don't like that of a doll. I like a little bit more of the PLAYLINE look of a doll, a little bit of elaborate eyes, especially like Barbie with the rounded eyes, and she's like not particularly a real human. So I like that a little bit better. Than Integrity seems to feed off of realistic, as much realistic as she can get. So I just not into that one.
I own a handful of Integrity dolls. Not that I kind of agree with them where I don't necessarily like Integrity dolls. That's why I only have a handful of them. I have I've shown my RuPaul dolls that I have, and then I have the mermaid. I forget her name, Sienna or whatever, that newer one that came out like a year or so ago. I have one more. I can't remember. I haven't RuPaul, whatever. But I only have a handful. I literally have like 4 of them, and that's about it. Yeah. I don't look from. I love RuPaul.
Was that the RuPaul one you got? Was that what it was? The Integrity?
Those are Integrity dolls. Yeah, those 2 RuPaul ones. Yeah, they're both Integrity. I have 2 of those, and then that one mermaid one, and I have one more. I know I have one more.
We probably got some,
but I can't remember. Do you want to go check? It's probably my doll.
Let me go grab something too because I forgot it.
So I also don't collect Integrity. It's just not our thing. It's like I said, we started with vintage, and I think it's just because also for me, it's like Integrity dolls are so expensive, so it's hard to make budget for all the other things I already collect between Barbie, vintage and modern, Monster High, Skullector dolls. Oh geez, the miscellaneous doll brands I just pick here and there. It's just never necessarily our thing. But maybe I should one day make a small video of the. I feel like it'd be embarrassing because I only have like a handful of Integrity dolls. I have one more. Where is it? I have RuPaul, 2 RuPaul dolls. I have. Jeez, oh my god. Let me see right here. Let me grab it 1 second. This is the one. This is the one I bought at convention right here. So this is this one. This is probably my favorite one that I have. I bought this one at convention. Barbie convention, not convention, the Barbie convention this past year. This is from the You Better Work music video. I was so excited. Such a cool story, getting a good price on her with the help of Tim, shaking down the seller for me. But it's just because it's RuPaul. I love RuPaul. Here, scoot over a little bit. You're getting in the center again. But that's it with Integrity. It's not our thing. But let's keep going through doll news and gossip. The next thing I showed here slightly. Where'd it go? It's back here. I didn't post it yet, but I was at Walmart the other day looking for paint primer, and then they had this cool new display at Walmart. It's like 4 sides. It's all Mattel stuff. They have different toys, but on one side they have all the holiday Barbies lined up, and they have a display case right on top where they have 2 holiday Barbies and 1 holiday Ken displayed. And I thought that was really neat. I haven't seen that, like, other than like Toys R Us, they used to do that with dolls and stuff. Yeah. There's really been no display, so that's really fun. I'm gonna post that maybe later today, this quick video, so you guys can see it, me walking up around.
And I really enjoy the redheaded doll, the Midge looking one for the holiday one. I really think I'm going to buy that
one right there.
I mean, hopefully she goes on sale. Maybe after Christmas they'll have some leftovers.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think they're gonna sell out. It should be fine
at a better price.
Yeah. And then the next thing I wanted to talk about, which was really interesting. Oh, hold on. We got some comments from Raul. Is it Raul? Yeah, Raul. Yeah, Raul wrote, "Do you like the JRD dolls? I saw a new collection that reminded me of Madonna's Don't Tell Me music video." JRD? I don't know if that is. I would have to Google it. Can you, which dolls are is that the one that came out? There's that Madonna doll where she has the molded hair?
That's old. That's from Dick Tracy.
I know, but is that I think that's the brand.
I don't know JH. I don't know what JHRD stands for.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, could you elaborate a little bit, Raul? And then on YouTube, put thanks, Nani. Do I wasn't going to get her, but I'm considering. Oh, you guys, what are you guys talking about? Let's see right there. Oh, hold on, we got some more comments. Maria collecting habits. Hi guys, finally made it. Maria. Yay! Hi Maria, happy Friday. Lisa wrote, when is she released? 2 days from now, Lisa. Thanks, Sunny Do. I wasn't going to get her, but I can. Oh, the Frankie. Yeah, she's nice. Yeah, really soon she's coming out. It's gonna be fan club, but it'd probably be better if you get her on Amazon because it's like free shipping. At least it'll save you, and it'll arrive a lot quicker. She's so pretty. I agree with the integrity dolls. I don't own any, but I would love to own the mermaid doll. I had to buy but too expensive for me. Yeah, I had to buy her on resale. I bought her for like $300. Because I like her that much. I don't have an extravagant mermaid doll like that, and I really love how this one comes with so many outfit pieces. I still have her box. I've shown her a few lives ago, but I don't want to bring her out again. You have too much to show. More today. Miss Maddie May Gordon said hi. Hi, Maddie.
Hi, Miss Maddie May.
Lisa wrote, I was able to order the Wicked for good Oz today through Oh, awesome. Through Walmart. Oh,
is that the music box one?
No, that's Mattel Creations only. Yeah, I think, which one are you referring to, Lisa? And then Steph wrote, love that RuPaul doll. Yeah, she's super gorgeous. I love it too. But let's move on. We're almost done with news and gossip, and then we can get to our next topics. But Mattel Creations renewed their license. Mattel renews global licensing agreement from Disney Princess and Frozen brands. So we're going to be seeing more Disney Mattel Creation dolls in the future. Mattel plans to build on its existing doll collections with new lines that highlight the timeless appeal of Disney stories and characters, continuing a legacy of creativity and storytelling that connects with fans around the world. I buy them sometimes. I didn't buy this last whimsical set because the only one I like is Tiana, but I'm gonna wait for her to go on sale. Gotcha. She hasn't sold out. I don't think she's gonna sell out. I don't like Belle, and I love Ariel, but I don't like that Ariel with the bubble ponytail. And you never buy any of those, huh? Mm-hmm. And then I have the ones from the last series. I have Mulan and Ariel. It's like the red carpet kind of gala ones. So pretty. Those were amazing. I love those. And the last topic for Dawn News and Gossip is we have finally her listings up on, and you can pre-order her on Amazon, the Frosty Nights Bratz doll.
Oh, really? You didn't tell me?
Well, because it ships on November. I'm going to wait till actually it comes out, and then I'm going to buy it, because then I'm going to forget what money I'm spending and stuff. But she's available. You can pre-order her right now on Amazon. She's $50, I believe, but she's really nice. It's a collector, kind of like borderline PLAYLINE, because she's going to be widely available. And then the last thing is they finally more photos, and then they dropped an ad for the new Lola Indigo Bratz doll, the Spanish pop star singer. So she's gonna be coming out soon. They actually created a video.
I like that they put out veil that they're the what do you call it? The cape they gave her. That's really neat.
Right there. That's what Tim's talking about right there. But they actually dropped a little ad, like a little video, but it was made with AI. So people try to create this hashtag, no AI, no sale. Because people don't support AI. Cause it's
my God! Well, there's a lot of different little doll AI videos they're making where they're actually making the dolls talk and move around. Especially the vintage ones; those are scary.
So AI's bad for a lot of reasons. It's bad for a lot of reasons. Mainly, I think more creative from a creative perspective. It's bad. So that's why someone had tried to start that, but everybody's like, "I'm not buying AI, girl. I'm buying the doll." So shut up. Let us buy the doll. Let us enjoy this release. We don't care. But Bratz has supported graphic artists, like I talked about last week with the person who did the animations for the Mean Girl Spring Fling ones. It's the same person who did my custom sticker. Enrico, there you go. Enrico, that's his name. He did him he actually lives in Brazil.
Okay.
So he's the one that did my last sticker. He does graphic design and animation. He did such a good job with my stickers. I was super happy to see him get this gig with Bratz. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm glad Bratz saw him and hired him. I hope they paid him really well because those dolls are amazing. But that's it for Dawn News and Gossip. So we're doing things in reverse today. Now we're going to start with content we've been posting this week. Or do you want to do what did we buy this week? Maybe we should do this week buy. let's do what we did. So we'll start with what we bought this week. So what did Tim buy this week? Let's start with what Tim bought.
Well,
you guys.
I actually bought it a while ago, but it did ship and we did receive it yesterday.
Oh yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
And it was the Us dolls from Monster High. Aren't those beautiful?
Yeah.
It's the same character, but they cloned her in the movie Us. So that's why there's two dolls. One's the actual human version of herself and the other one's the clone of herself. I believe this is a clone, this is a human, or is
Spoiler.
this the clone? And is that the human? You don't know until you watch the movie. But yeah, this is the back side of the box.
Or ask Tim. He'll tell you. He didn't like the movie too much.
I didn't enjoy the movie too much. So we had to rewatch it again because I think even when we first watched it, I just totally blanked it out of my mind.
I think my favorite takeaway from the movie was that remix or I got 5 on it.
Oh yeah, they play really good hip hop music in that.
You just show it backwards.
Yeah, why wouldn't it expose it all at once? I didn't want to do it there. So this is the back. Of course, they always give you a little storyline behind the back of what the movie is and all that fun stuff. But look here.
Take the plastic off.
Oh, sorry.
It's gonna the glare. It's not
glare off. Let me grab the glare. And here are the dollies. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh my gosh.
The character's name is Adelita and her shadow.
And her shadow.
That's what they're called.
But oh yeah, the movie is so good. I mean, no, sorry. The movie's not so good. The ending is good. Finally, towards the last...
because it was over?
It was over. And
but
then you finally realize, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. But yeah, it's a different movie. Of course, it's produced by, what is it? I can't remember the man's name, but yeah, it dives into just a lot of controversial things that people have to go through and live through. And so I did not get that out of the movie, but the movie, after watching it, and they had a girl from Handmaid's Tales in it. God, what do they call her? That one character, the blonde.
I don't know I don't know her name.
Oh, Fred. They have a Fred in there.
Oh my God! You're calling her by her Handmaid's Tale's name.
That's what I said.
Talk about the dolls.
Oh, so the dolls are gorgeous. I mean, I don't think that the outfit on Lupita I really actually matched her outfit that she was wearing, but they did well, I guess, with the actual doll look, the doll hair. George said he thinks that for him they were a little red toned. And all the different pictures around the box looked just not matching with the dolls, but I think they did a really good end take. And I also saw the video that they actually had a hand crank the hair, that they wanted the hair to be a particular look on these dolls, and that was one of their big essential things that they wanted to make sure they got right, was that hair look. So the hair is very unique to this doll and specifically for these dolls. But I love the red outfit, the jumpsuit, and I love the way they give her the scissors and the little cutouts, because if you watch the movie, you'll get the significance of all the accessories they have, and the rabbits. The rabbits were one of the big things that they were using to do the whole cloning concept that they were doing with the movie. Mm-hmm. But I love the dolls. I think they were worth what they cost for me, and I think
mine just or something arrived today. I don't think it's it's Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all Amazon. Okay.
It was very light.
I ordered a set too, only because I love Skullector dolls, and then the only set I've never purchased from the time I actually started buying them actively was a Chucky set, because I did not like the Chucky set. This set, I like it. I liked enough to buy it, but the reason why I bought it too is because she's officially the first black human doll they made, where because I know they have like Claudine and all these dolls, but they're not human, they're monsters technically. She's the first human black doll they've made, which is really cool and interesting. And she's a very pretty doll. And there's a thing, if you can see in her eye, that little brown pieces in her eye, you see her eye? There's like little brown pieces. Yeah. That's actually the actress. She has those things in her real eye, like the real person. So they really tried to...
Something like a mole or something in her eye?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, those stains.
Kind of like how you have in your eye?
Yeah. Okay. So she has some too and everything. So that was really nice, is they really paid attention to... Or you don't care, never mind. But anyways, you're like... It was really nice how they really tried to pay attention to the actual actress who played it. I think it looks like her. It's just like, to me, in person...
So they're trying to say like scary? It looks scary, so put it in it?
No, that's just the actress. She has those like
Oh,
marks in her eyes. So they said, let's try to make it as close as possible to look like Lupita. So
gotcha.
that was like a small detail they added, which was really interesting and nice. And also the hair texture, how you said, because they really wanted it to look more authentic to the character and the human depiction. Um, yeah, I think they're nice. They're not my favorite collector dolls. I'm not gonna lie. I just like because to me when it comes to collector dolls, like the freakier the doll is, the better I like it. These look too plain for me. I
Well,
pop.
I well remember that the one of them is the
No, I
clone.
get that, but I just physically they don't look monster enough to me. They look kind of boring. I wish they would have not included this one. Did her and like maybe her son or something, because those are the
The
monsters.
pyromaniac.
Yeah, the pyromaniacs, and that's what I would prefer to done. It's like it's kind of like even The Shining. I finally watched The Shining, finished watching The Shining, and I get why the twins are, but I don't understand why they chose the twins to do the twins for the movie because the twins aren't the villain. The villain is the dad, and they could have done the dad and maybe the wife like all scared with the axe. I mean with the or something like that. I don't know, something to that effect.
I
Like
wonder
these
where
two packs.
I wonder where they punched her head.
So I don't like that they chose like to do these twins. I guess I would say right here, but they're pretty. They're just like I like for example the Xenomorph was just such like an extravagant like monsterish looking doll where it looks doesn't look human. I guess these are just a little too like bland for me, but I do like them. I like them because they're pretty.
Well, I think it's kind of more like their movie series because they're doing that. Like they're adding movie series, like how they did the one movie. God, I already forgot that dumb vampire movie name we watched.
Yeah, the Lost Boys.
Lost Boys. There you go. So it's like they're doing these movie series.
God, you don't like anything, any like dumb movie. I don't like this movie.
Well,
Well, Lost
I
Boys.
didn't like
I
the
like
movie, but I thought the
I
characters
like
were
the
pretty.
Lost Boys doll because it's a vampire and it has little vampire teeth and the face is modified where it looks freaky. These just look like they can be like a not playline, but like a human doll.
Mm,
That's why like when it comes to Skullectors dolls, I like when they look like different creatures, not humans.
gotcha.
That's what I'm saying. But they're nice dolls.
Well, remember the girls that you have there, the Hocus Pocus girls. They're human witches.
Yeah, but it's Hocus Pocus.
Oh.
It's nostalgic for me. It's different.
Okay.
I'm biased. It's different. It's not the same. This movie it doesn't resonate with me the same way. I guess I grew up with Hocus Pocus. Of course, nostalgia plays into it. But anyways, so you're let's
Alvin
hold on.
just got mine.
Oh, Toy Tracker wrote, I love Lola Indigo. I saw her in concert last year. She's fierce. Oh, yay. I gotta look up some of her music. I haven't looked up anything. Alvin Black Jr. wrote, I just got mine. I'm very happy with both
Yay,
dolls.
Alvin.
Alvin wrote, they could be a little bit more on the edgy side, but they're still pretty dolls. Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah, I think they could be. I think what would have made it edgy is what if they would have. I also thought I'd done the whole family, like the Shadow family, like a 4-pack. They've never done a 4-pack. I know it probably would have been expensive, but I think that would have been really interesting because it would have made it a first. First being a full black line of like black human characters, but also a 4-pack would have been really cool. I would have been like, heck yeah, I want to buy that. But
and that freaky little sister, the one that would like running out. And then the little boy, he was burnt on the side of his face, so they could have made maybe
it would have been a good opportunity because I thought
with the mask,
I thought with the
mask.
burnt face would have been a good beginning to then later get to a Freddy Krueger Skeletor doll because Freddy Krueger also has a burnt face.
Yeah, but see, I'm scared of them doing a Freddy Krueger because then they're gonna make her female, and that really is gonna upset me. I'm just gonna be like, oh god, stick to boys.
You know what? I think with Freddy Krueger they could pull it off as long as like what they did with David in the Lost Boys, where they actually made the character look freaky and stuff, because they did change the face sculpt around where it looked angry and the doll looks androgynous. I understand she's a female character as the doll, which I didn't mind. That's why I bought it. I really like it. But with Freddy Krueger is also already a flamboyant character where like I wouldn't mind if Freddy Krueger was a girl, wouldn't bother me.
That would bother me.
Well, then there you go. You're not gonna buy her. It's not for you then. But I think with this, all I'm saying is that with the boy, they could have started towards doing things like that. But then again, it could be a
And
licensing
don't be
problem.
telling me what I'm gonna buy. I can buy whatever I want.
Well, you just said you wouldn't buy her.
I didn't say I said I wouldn't like it if they did. I bought the Lost Boys even
You
though I
did?
didn't. Yes, I have one.
I forgot you bought one.
I bought it just because of the movie. I didn't buy it because it was a girl doll. I mean, I didn't like that either, that they made it into a girl doll. And like they did the Chucky, and they made Chucky into a girl, female doll too. It's like, what's going on? Don't you have any boy molds out there? But what we heard through some of our friends from Mattel is that it seems to sell more.
I think with Chucky, like my biggest problem like yeah, Chucky wasn't as a was a girl as a doll, but the design too was boring because I feel like the base mold they used for Chucky, it looks like Toralei.
Mm.
She's very orange and it looks like the cat character, and that's what I didn't like about it. Is they just reused assets to make it. And Tiffany didn't have the roots in her hair. Her dress was boring. She wasn't like scary looking. It was like too many missing elements where I just didn't appreciate it because Chucky and Tiffany are very scary characters, and they didn't. It's kind of like with the Lost Boys David. They did a little effort with molding the face and doing things. With Chucky, just looked
And
very
didn't they do
bland.
the same thing with Beetlejuice as well?
Yeah, Beetlejuice is a girl. Yeah,
And Beetlejuice is a girl, and he's not. He's actually a man. So
yeah.
don't know what happened there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know what to say. That's your feelings. I
Well,
understand.
that was my Purchase the Us dolls, and I do have one more, actually two more dolls that I bought.
That was a long-winded us segment.
Okay, with the Us's.
Yeah,
But I like the dolls, like I said, I really enjoyed them because, like George said, they don't make a lot of black characters.
Well, they don't make any.
Yeah. Well, no, they made the one from.
They just came out with it though, the Bianca.
Bianca.
But they just came out with it
Wednesday. I mean, she was really.
I know,
awesome.
but what I'm saying is
Siren
they just came out with this, so it's very unique dolls to have right now, and she has flocked hair, which is really cool.
And then these are other two dolls. I have to do a little more research, but I thought since I had them out here already, I might as well show them from Nadia. The school. I thought these girls were so beautiful. Look at her. Look at that. I'm probably going to need to restring her. But I actually have a saved the name Wanda. Wanda's from the Shenandoah Toys that I keep trying to find other clothing and dolls for her. But she actually came up in the feed because her name is also Wanda. And I thought she was such a beautiful doll. And she also has a sister. Look at this girl. She probably needs to be restrung just a little bit more. But these are the gals that I got recently. They are made from a oh god, I don't even remember her name. Like I said, here it's probably in the back of her neck. Can you read the back of her neck for me? It's probably in the back of that one. It's probably a little bit better. And then
the hair, it says Ruby.
That's her actual name.
Niada.
Niada is the school that actually made them. Well, not made them.
It says Judith Kondo.
There you go, Judith. That's her name. What was her last name?
Kondo.
Kondo.
Her afro's blocking some. I think it says Kondo though, and then Niada. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't read it all.
Yeah, her afro's blocking.
You can read her name probably a little bit better in the
Here.
back. And was it what you said, Niada? The school's name was Niada, and that's just where they made these dolls. And these dolls were actually from 1974. And this girl Judith, she really
Did I say condom?
No,
Condom
probably. And she
Judith
really focused on black dolls. Well, she needs to be restrung. That's why she's just not as tight. But I can probably get in there and just tighten her up. But I thought they were beautiful. So Ruby and then Wanda. So they also have numbers of these dolls.
When were these released?
1974.
Okay, so
they weren't released. They
There you
were
go.
actually made in the school.
There you go.
So these are one-of-a-kind dolls. But I was lucky enough to find a seller who had two of them available, so I actually bought them both, and I got them straight to my house. So I just need to keep them up and probably just do a little bit more research and hopefully get a episode listed out there on these two beautiful gals, and maybe get them restrung by then. But I think they're actually fabulous the way they are.
Yeah,
I
Dennis Januardo Trim wrote when is it released 1974, and then he wrote or they wrote, sorry, I don't know, Dennis, I'm assuming, but
Niada.
the quality is thumbs up. Yeah, they're really cute, interesting dolls. I've never heard of them. We got a few comments.
Composite dolls, these are called.
Oh,
Composites.
hold on.
But that's what Tim bought.
Lisa
Right.
wrote the Jeff Goldblum doll. Oh, yes.
Niada.
Melissa wrote, Andrea just joined and said hello.
Hello, Andrea.
And then Melissa wrote, I love them. Oh, yeah, so pretty. And then Linda put the nervous face emoji. LOL. I like the twins. It's the Ken curse. Oh, the Ken curse. What do you mean? What do you mean, Lisa? And then Melissa wrote, beautiful. But Yeah, really cool. I guess next I'm gonna show what I bought this week.
Wait, just real quick. If you ever watched this movie, it's called Tales from the
God.
Hood. There's these little character dolls that are almost similar to these little dolls that they made, and they attack and kill the owner, don't they? Like the house. But yeah, it's really neat. And this was another reason why I thought these were cool, because you never see these little fun little dolls like this. They look like they're gonna come alive and attack George. Ah! That's it.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I bought this
What
week.
did George buy?
So finally, my most awaited thing that I was so excited for. I'm sure you've seen. I posted a short earlier this week, but it's the new Xenomorph Monster High doll that came out. Xenomorph is from Aliens, the movie Aliens. So she's sold out quickly, and then they like restocked her the same day. A lot of people did not manage to get her, from what I'm gathering. But here she is, Xenomorph, so cool. Probably one of the best Monster High collector designs they've ever done. I think what's really neat about her is her helmet, and they included the tail, and they actually sculpted her hair and did like a beehive updo. They didn't do like hair down and try to like human fire. This is a very good Skullector doll. Like I said, like I like how it's a creature versus it being a human, and not trying to turn it completely into like a Monster High fashion doll where it's a hybrid but more leaning towards the creature side, which is really, really fantastic. Yeah, I have two. Mine already showed up. My first one, and then my second one I still have in the shipper. And then Tim, he let me buy his second one because you're allowed two.
Yeah, so I have one.
But that one is and he has one. So so I'm gonna have a third one. But his the one I bought from him, the extra one, it's not gonna ship till next year. So I'll have till next year June. Yeah. So I'll have to wait till then to get a third one. But that's what happened to a lot of people. They actually sent an email asking if you're still interested in it, and if not, you can cancel or keep the pre-order. So I put yes, of course, automatically. Dennis wrote, it's 2:58 in Indonesia. It's fun to watch you two guys. I hope I can see more next time. Oh, okay. Well, good night.
Well, thank you, Dennis.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
And watch our videos.
And then Lisa wrote, male dolls don't sell as well. Incredible doll. Yeah, that's what people keep saying. I hear you. Which is true, because there's a lot of male dolls Monster High at the PLAYLINE stores, and they don't sell. So that's kind of true.
No, because the ones that they made in the first wave and the second wave, they're really hard to find, and they're expensive
now because nobody has them.
They're appreciated later.
It's like with like vintage black dolls. Like people were very racist back then, and they didn't make a lot of them. Like Black Francie. The only reason why people like Black Francie a lot nowadays is because she's hard to come by and she's expensive, and you can get a lot of money out of her. Doesn't mean they really like the doll.
Didn't appreciate her when she was
out. That's where unfortunately a lot of the prejudice comes in. And it's like with the boy dolls, yeah, they're probably more worth later, but not right now because people just don't care.
Well, I think me boy dolls for I
agree with you in that sentiment. I just think it's like I'm starting to understand, because like even with this, were they gonna make this a boy doll or a girl doll?
Well, no, she's a girl.
Alien's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know that.
Remember, she has babies and she sticks them in people.
Is that what it is? I don't really know the lore behind all it, but I love this doll. To me, it's giving Lady Gaga government hooker at the Born This Way ball. Have you ever seen Lady Gaga Born This Way ball? Look it up on YouTube. She wears an outfit where she sings government hooker, and she's dancing in front of a political person while singing government hooker tour, but she has this headpiece that looks very like the alien headpiece. That's part of the reason why I love her so much. Anyways, but yeah, this is the first thing I bought. Go ahead and put this right here, Tim, if that's okay. And then the second thing, which is really fun and exciting, I was able to get two of the new LLorona dolls from Mattel, the Barbie dolls. Llorona right here, so pretty. I think I'm gonna debox one of them.
Is that the one I bought one too and you took it?
You didn't buy one.
Oh, I thought I bought one. Oh no, I didn't buy one. You bought the two, the limit.
You said you didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, he doesn't like a lot of stuff I buy. So I bought this right here. It's true. Everything I pull out, I don't like that. I don't like that. I was like, okay, but I liked her a lot just because it's like they don't have an official La Llorona doll yet. I liked her since they teased us with her at the convention, the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention, and I got two because one's for me and the other one I'm starting to get a habit of gifting them away, or maybe I'll resell it, but I think I'm going to keep this one and just hold on to it. It was funny because when I talked to my mom, and because she doesn't follow doll stuff, but she's interested in collecting certain things, and I told her, oh yeah, they're making a La Llorona doll. She goes, oh, it's probably gonna be ugly. And I said no. No. It's actually Barbie, so it's actually very pretty. It's a little spooky, but it's pretty. Barbie doesn't make ugly dolls, so I really appreciate this doll. I love the hands. I don't know if you're able to capture the hands, but at the tips of they're transparent, but they're blue. Yeah. So it's actually her fingertips are touching the water, and they have long nails, so it looks very ghoulish. She's holding a candle, and of course the Katrina Sugar Skull paint on her face, her chest, and her hands are really, really neat. Love this doll so much. I love the packaging too, but I wish it was a little bit wider because her dress flares out. It like has kind of a train effect. So I wish they would have gave her a bigger box so she can display her big old dress. But yeah, I managed to get two. These sold out as well. They didn't sell out instantly really fast, which was shocking to see. But they did sell out like I think it took a few minutes for them to sell out.
Yeah, but if just to be aware, the back of the box doesn't give you the true story of the Llorona, of La Llorona, because it says that she's looking for her lost children. Well, they're lost because she drowned them in the water. And that's the whole spooky story about the La Llorona, is supposedly, the whole tale goes that her husband cheated on her. In order for her to get back to him, she ended up drowning the children. So that's the scary little story. So when we were little children, they would tell us to go to bed, or if we weren't listening, they would always say, you guys better listen, or the La Llorona is going to come get you. And nobody wanted to be taken by La Llorona and drowned.
Raul wrote La Llorona Barbie be like, when you low-key regret drowning your children but have to serve. Okay? Yeah, basically. Yeah. Oh, let me read some more. Lisa wrote, couple of hours. LOL, Timoteo. La Llorona is beautiful. Yeah, she's beautiful. And she's reselling for a good penny. So I think I'm going to hold on to my second one for a while. So I'm like, to make some of this money back, I spent so much money this week, just like the Xenomorph. I hope with time the value goes up a little bit. So later when I have to buy more stuff that comes out, I'll have a little bit more pocket change and I have to,
well, they usually say, sell it while the skillet's hot.
Well, no, that's not true. Not with everything, because with these kind of dolls, they tend to get the value tends to go up. It tends to go up over time, because the first series of the Dia de los Muertos doll, the one that looks like the mariachi black outfit, she's like $1,000. Oh. Just like Pennywise is $1,000. The Shining Twins are like $1,200 to get those. So it's like, at the time, yeah, you say that, but you don't know something. I like the convention dolls. Yes, that was true. Sold them right away because now they're not even selling for like $100. Yeah. The gold dress ones we got this past year. But yeah, she's really cool. And I have some more stuff I want to show you. Can I put her over here, Tim? I'm running out of too much space over here. Let me move my iPad a little bit. And then it's really fun. I didn't post this one yet. I haven't made a short, but the new Bratz Spring Fling dolls are coming out one by one, and here is a poster. It's Janice. How fun! I got Janice right here. Janice Ian. And Janice Ian is one of Katie Heron's best friends from Mean Girls.
You're a mean girl.
You're a bitch. Yeah, her right here. But it's really cool. They put her in her Spring Fling tuxedo and her school like everyday outfit right here, and then she comes with a Caltine bar, and then she comes with the face cream, which is really foot cream, and a piece of the tiara, and her stand is not pink, it's actually black. And these are like the #1 stands, these Bratz ones where they just stand them on there, but so cool. Like I said, I'm very upset. I forgot to set my alarm and I didn't get Katie, so hopefully they restock her, or if any generous people out there have one and want to sell them, please reach out to us. You can reach out to us on Instagram.
But if you just want to gift one to me, you can reach out to me.
Oh my god. There you go. So we got Janice right here. It's in the book right here, the book form, like the rest of them. I don't debox these. I'm gonna leave them in here. Yeah. I have 2 of this because I want to have a second set, hopefully later, for resale purposes. Or just maybe for the doll show in March, you never know. But depending on how the market is, I don't take certain things. Like this past show we did, I had Skullector dolls, but I didn't want to take them because the market's not really great for those certain dolls, so I'm just gonna hold on to them for a while. Can you put that one back in there for me? Thanks, Tim. And then I got a second. We both did, but this is the one I unboxed mine right here, and this is my favorite one out of all three. She's my favorite character. I posted a short of her the other day of Regina George, the queen bee of the plastics. Here's her little poster that she comes with. These are limited for the first round of people who buy them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and here she is. This is after the bus runs her over, and she has her neck brace or spine brace or whatever, and in her outfit she wears when she finally throws.
Katie throws her in front of the bus.
Yeah, Katie, or Katie throws her in front of the bus. But we saw the movie. No, she backed up into it by herself. But and then her second outfit, which is the outfit she wears when she's flinging the pages of the bird book down the hallway and wreaking havoc on North Shore High. Cheese fries. She actually has a burn book this time, and another piece of tiara that Katie shares with other people running for Spring Fling Queen who lost against her. But yeah, so much, so great. I love Regina George. She's my favorite Mean Girls character. Yeah, we already showed it right here, and the Regina right there. But these are such cool dolls. They sold out, but I believe they will be restocking Amazon. Someone said today, but I haven't seen it yet. But I'm gonna check after this live. I'm gonna keep checking all day because I need to get Katie. I need to finish my set. I have all of them. I have the original 4 that came out, and then I need to finish this set. I can't imagine if they're gonna do another release of this movie and what characters they would do. I think that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Because they don't do. I see, and this is another doll brand. I wish they would do boy dolls. I wish they would have done one of the boy characters like Damien. I want my pink shirt back. I want my pink shirt back.
Too gay to function.
Too gay to function. That would have been so for Gay Pride Month. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, because Bratz did come out with the Pride collection with the 2 girls.
Yeah, they're lesbians. Yeah. Roxy and I forget the other one's name. I can put that one down there. And then my last thing that showed up today, that I bought is also Bratz. I don't want to show my address, but we talked about these. I bought these 2 because they're my favorite from the series. It's the new Hello Kitty Bratz dolls. I got Yasmin and I got Jade. I didn't like Chloe, so I didn't get Chloe, but I got these 2 right here. They're super cute. I love them so much. I think I'm going to keep them in box. I really like the packaging.
Yeah, the packaging looks really nice.
It sells the whole effect of what they are. Here's the back of the boxes, kind of all very accurate to the leaks that we saw leading up to the release. I bought these on Target. I believe I bought them, and then there was a discount that week. It was Amazon Prime week or whatever it was, so I got $10-15 off. So nice. I got them cheaper than what they retail for, which is really fun and fantastic. Free shipping, yeah. But I love her right here. I love her more casual outfit. Yasmin's casual outfit with her headphones. Her hair looks very nice and full. And I love her flared out jeans, her Hello Kitty purse. But I really love Jade. The thing that sells it for me is that Hello Kitty beret. I love hats. Hats are so fun. And of course her pink outfit. Yeah, I didn't like Chloe too much. I just don't like the Chanel outfit, the whole look. Chanel's not a thing for me. It doesn't intrigue me. It's not interesting.
Rich,
it looks well, that doesn't impress me. It has to look good too.
Don't impress me much.
Exactly. But so that's why, and then also I didn't like her hair and the combination of everything. I thought it was all kind of boring. I think if they would have, someone did an interesting thing where they took the 4 main core characters of Bratz and they created their own versions of these dolls. But what they did is one character was Hello Kitty, and then the other characters were other characters from this. Like one was Kuromi, one was the frog character. I think that would have been really cool because I like these 2 because they look vastly different. But that's when I look at Chloe and I'm like, oh, they're already 2 Hello Kitty dolls. Maybe they should have just done 2 and just did Jade and Yasmin. That would have been fine. Because the drama behind Sasha, and now Sasha's coming out, and people bullying Bratz into making Sasha. But that's all the stuff I bought this week. Did we order anything this week? I can't remember. Oh, we're supposed to order Katie, but that didn't happen. So she's gonna show up hopefully later when she restocks. I don't know when. But aside from that, we've also been posting 12 days of oh, there's more comments. She is gorgeous. LLorona is beautiful.
Frankenstein, we're trying to wait for that one.
Yeah, Frankenstein, there you go. Couple hours. Big bucks for the first one. The Llorona, sorry, Lisa, I tend to just keep talking and gabbing and not read comments. But last thing is we've been posting about the 12 days of Halloween. Here, I'll move this so you can grab her. The 12 days of Halloween, and we're on day number 5 today. today we posted Barbie. She's been deboxing tons of stuff from her 12 days
Little
of
collections.
Halloween. So you can see some of the stuff right here. Like this candelabra, these two chalices, and then today's item, which is this spell book right here.
Yeah.
Which is really fun. And to kind of like keep it interesting,
The skeleton.
The day that the skeleton, the day that she brought the chalices,
Her.
we brought out this vintage Ken in his vintage Halloween outfit, which was really fun and exciting to bring him out. For some reason that video was just like shadow banned and it has like 12 views on YouTube. So if you guys can go watch it, please go watch it.
Go watch it.
Yeah,
I put a spell on you.
Yeah, and go watch it. And that's leading into today's video. We actually, because it's a spell book, we brought out Winifred. Hello. We brought out Winifred and her sisters. I forget her name in the movie, but Sarah Jessica Parker, my Skullector doll, and Mary right here. Yeah. Mary. So we brought them out for this day number 5 video because it's a spell book, and I thought it was interesting because it kind of looks like book, which is the spell book that they used to the Sanderson sisters used to. And see, I like these dolls, like you said, because they're human-like, but they're still freaky. They're still witches. They still have the buck teeth. They're like fun.
And the hair as well. Like
I said, when it came to the Lupita Us doll, I like the shadow doll. I just don't like the other doll because it just looks like a human doll. It doesn't it looks like boring. But these are like, I like the shadow one because it's scary and I know the story behind it. And I know the story behind the Sanderson sisters is scary. Just like Barbie, you know, she's a witch, so there's a lot of lore behind being a witch and celebrating Halloween. But I don't know what day it is, but she's gonna be turned into a Catwoman soon.
Well, not her.
Well, I'm just saying she has that in her.
Oh yeah.
Her part of her 12
Day
days.
12, the last day.
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, that's we're gonna introduce a fun friend on that day. But yeah, check that out. We've been releasing them daily. So that's being pumped out. So please look forward to those. We like Halloween a lot, so we're gonna keep bringing out fun characters. Like we want to bring out, of course, Skipper, and then there's a 2D. We have the vintage Halloween outfits we want to bring out at some point. And I'm thinking of bringing Voldemort out at some point.
Yeah, with the cauldron.
With the cauldron, because I have my Voldemort.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out little fun things with each little item that comes out, just to make it interesting and not just showing just the item. So that's kind of what we're working on for you guys.
Oh yeah, Raul on TikTok wrote, "I love the vintage Ken costume." Yeah, isn't it awesome? I love how they all have a variation of this costume, like Barbie, Skipper, and Tootie.
I remember on the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention in Palm Desert, someone actually came dressed at the whole outfit, the mask. I couldn't believe they got everything.
That's really cool.
Together, but he had a whole human size costume.
We should do this, like commission someone for Halloween one year and dress as the vintage.
That would be fun.
Vintage characters like this with this yellow and black color pattern.
What do you think?
Think
what? Everything?
No.
Oh, there's
I'm
more?
Just saying, but we got that video, and like I said, then check out the video about the doll show. The doll show was I know that happened 2 weekends ago, but it's a video. I just kind of like, it's on a smaller scale, but it's still a good size show because I've been to even smaller doll shows, believe it or not, out of town in Tucson or even in California, even smaller ones. But it's a good decent one if you're ever like around or in town. There's 2 big ones we have here per year, but it's a mixture of things. One show has a lot of antiques, the other one doesn't, but there's always vintage and modern stuff there too. So it's a fun collection and assortment of dolls. I think it's just a really fun time. I know it's really busy. Like I know you were really busy pricing stuff out. Yeah.
Well, because I wasn't ready. I just had all that stuff and I had to work and.
That's why he wasn't in the video as long, because he was just like busy. And then once you're actually selling, it's hard to find a moment to record because there's people constantly. We have to talk to people.
I would have threw in some of those antique dolls. I actually like a lot of those antique dolls. I think they're really neat.
I was limited on time because I didn't want to spend all day filming because I couldn't. So I focused on things I knew would be most interesting to viewers. So gotcha. I went to like friends who had vintage Barbie dolls and stuff like that, just kind of give them an eye on things. But other than that, I think that's done. So do you have anything else you want to add, or are you done?
No, I think we're good, and we're in a good spot.
Okay, you go ahead, Tim.
Well, that wraps up this video.
Hey guys, thank you for joining us here on TikTok and on YouTube and our mainline YouTube video. But remember, if you have any dolls up in your attic, down in your basement, or up in your closet, maybe reach out to us. Potentially we could work on a video. If not, thank you so much for joining us here today, and hope you rewatch this when we post it back, and follow us everywhere on Instagram, TikTok, Tumblr, Facebook. I don't know, I already said Instagram. Everywhere. Follow us everywhere. And thank you so
And
much.
go watch the 12 Days of Halloween.
Yeah.
Or Barbie's going to put a curse on you.
Bye, Raul.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. See you next week.
Bye,
Friday,
UK.
which will be Halloween. So
Bye,
see you on
Indonesia.
Halloween. I already have an idea what I'm going to dress as for the live. So see you next week. Bye, Raul.
Bye, India.
Bye, TikTok. Oh, yeah. Bye, Krishna. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Toy Tracker, if you're still here. Dismiss that. And then good night, you guys. Thank you for joining us, Lisa. Thanks, Melissa. And thank you, everybody who's still with us. Bye, you guys. Oh, how to turn this off? I forget. Okay, bye. Turn off. Okay, bye, guys. Have a great weekend. And then bye.
Bye.